My beloved soul, have you felt like your life is paused, as if you were in a long hallway, having left one room behind, but the door to the next has not yet opened? You look back and can no longer return. You look ahead and see only the closed door. And in this hallway, your soul has been uneasy. You wonder if you did something wrong to be stuck here, if you lost your way, if I forgot about you. You see others walking through their own doors, entering new seasons, and your heart longs for movement, for clarity, for a sign that your walk still has a destination. I need you to stop looking at the closed door, and I need you to stop looking at others. Look at me, and listen with all the attention of your spirit, because this word is the key not to the next door, but to the very hallway you are in. What I'm about to show you next could transform your life, because you will grasp that this hallway is not your prison. It is your preparation room. This moment of your walk, which seems like stagnation, has a name in heaven. It is your sacred space of transition, and it is not an accident. It is a divine appointment. I brought you to this place on purpose. Nothing is wrong. In fact, everything is aligning perfectly. You have not been forgotten. You are in my most intense focus. What you feel as a pause is, in reality, my time of deepest and most transformative activity in you. Before continuing the message, write this statement of faith in the comments. God is with me in every step I take. By doing this, you are declaring that you accept my presence, not only in the party halls of your life, but also in the waiting hallways. Now, continuing the message, I invite you to redefine this moment. It is not a time of waiting, but of preparation. It is not a time of loneliness, but of intimacy. And what I am building in you, here in this hallway, is what will qualify you to rule in the palace that exists on the other side of the door. My precious soul, with a heart that longs for action, you might ask, Father, why this preparation in silence? Why don't you teach me amid the movement? I want you to grasp my wisdom, which is that of a master artisan. To create the most beautiful and resistant piece, the artisan needs a time of concentration, away from the distractions of the market. Your hallway is my private workshop. If I tried to perform this deep work in you amid the noise of your previous life, your attention would be divided, and the work would not have the same depth. I brought you to this place to have your full attention, so that my voice could be the only one you hear, so that my hand could be the only one shaping you. In this hallway, I am strengthening your inner structure. Your faith, which perhaps before relied on feelings or favorable circumstances, is learning to rely solely on my word, on my promise, even in the absence of evidence. This is platinum faith, the strongest there is. I am deepening your roots. In a place of apparent dryness, your spiritual roots are forced to dig deeper, seeking the living water that is me. And deep roots are what will keep you standing when the storms of your next season come. I am healing your inner wounds, the ones you did not have time to look at amid your busyness. In this place of quietness, I am applying my balm, cleansing the infections of bitterness and resentment, so you can enter your new chapter whole and healthy. You looked at the hallway and saw an emptiness. I looked and saw a surgery room, a spiritual gym, and a private classroom. What you felt as a delay was, in truth, an acceleration of your process of maturity. I am, in a single season, performing in you the work of a decade. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, I trust in the Lord. By doing this, you are declaring that you trust the process of the master artisan, even when you do not understand his tools or his methods. It is your act of surrendering to my wisdom. If this message has touched your heart and you wish to support this mission, click Super Thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Continuing on, rejoice in your hallway. It is not a sign of my rejection, but the proof of your selection for a greater purpose. My blessed soul. And what is the first work I perform in this sacred hallway? It is the work of emptying. You arrived at this door carrying many pieces of luggage from your previous road. Baggage of identities that no longer serve you. Baggage of past guilt. Baggage of human expectations. And you cannot enter the new room with the furniture of the old one. In this hallway, I am helping you to undress. The first garment that needs to come off is that of self-reliance. You got used to being strong, to solving everything, to trusting in your own capacity, and that strength served you until now. But for the next level, it is not enough. It has become a ceiling. I am, with love, showing you your limits, not to humble you, but so you can, eventually, discover the infinity of my strength. I am exchanging your strength of a racehorse, which tires, for the strength of a river, which flows incessantly from my source. The second garment is that of your identity, based on your functions. Mother, wife, professional. These roles are beautiful, but they are not who you are. In this hallway, stripped of many of your usual functions, I am forcing you to meet your essential identity, that of my beloved daughter. Your identity that does not depend on what you do, but on who you are in me. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you have been waiting for is in this verse, Isaiah 43:18-19, which says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? The new thing begins with a new you." Write in the comments, "I receive this message and I am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you love, declaring that God is doing a new thing in their life too. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light. And before we proceed, let me guide you to something I have prepared to strengthen your faith even more. If you feel you need inner healing, spiritual reconnection, purpose, and prosperity aligned with my heart, there is a 31-day path waiting for you. Each day of this walk was created so I can speak to you more deeply and personally. If you wish to follow this path, the link is in the description and the first pinned comment. Now, let's continue the message. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so now. By subscribing, you stay connected to this process of renewal. The emptying may seem like a loss, but in my kingdom, the vacuum is the prerequisite for fullness. And I am emptying you of yourself so I can fill you with me. My beloved soul, for this emptying to be complete, there is baggage that is the heaviest and most resistant of all, and which you need, with my help, to leave in the middle of this hallway. It is the baggage of unforgiveness. It is full of stones of resentment against those who hurt you, who contributed to you reaching this place of apparent stagnation. And it is full of the heaviest stone of all, that of self-condemnation for your own course errors. You cannot walk into your new room, which is a place of lightness and grace, if you are still dragging this suitcase of stones. Forgiveness is not a favor you do for others. It is your act of cutting the excess weight for your own travel. It is you saying, "I refuse to allow the offenses of the past to determine the speed of my future path. I hand these stones over to my God, and I choose to travel light. Forgive those who disappointed you. They were often the instruments I used to guide you to this closed door, to this hallway, for your own protection and formation. They did not know what they were doing, but I did. Free them, and free yourself. You blame yourself for the what-ifs, for your impatience, for your lack of vision. My child, if you had my vision, you would not need faith. Your imperfection was the stage where my grace could be the star. Every mistake of yours, once confessed and handed over to me, was changed into a step of wisdom. Accept my forgiveness, which is complete and irrevocable, and extend this same grace to yourself. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you wish to forgive. Visualize each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and release you. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. This act of forgiveness is your declaration that you are ready for the next phase. It is you leaving behind, once and for all, what belongs to the previous chapter. It is your soul stripping off the last piece of dirty clothing, ready to be dressed in the fine linen garments of your new identity and your new start. My precious soul, with the space created by emptying and forgiveness, my work changes from demolition to construction. In this hallway, I am not just stripping you of the old, I am clothing you with the new. I am giving you new tools for your next season. The first tool is new eyes. I am healing your spiritual short-sightedness. I am teaching you to see beyond the circumstances. to discern my hand working in the unseen. You will begin to have an insight you did not have before. You will look at a situation and see the hidden opportunity. You will look at a person and see their heart, and not just their words. These new eyes will make you wise and protect you from future deceptions. The second tool is a new heart. A heart that was broken and then mended by me is not the same as before. It is stronger and more beautiful. Its cracks, filled with the gold of my grace, have given it a new capacity for compassion. Your own experience of pain has made you an expert in comfort. This new heart will no longer harden with the same ease. It will be a heart of flesh, tender to my voice and to the needs of others. And the third tool is a new voice. Your voice, which may have become a voice of complaint or doubt in this hallway, is being retuned. I am giving you a new authority. Your words, when aligned with mine, will no longer be empty. They will carry the weight of your experience and the power of my spirit. You will learn to speak life over dead situations, to bless instead of curse, to announce my future over your present. New eyes to see, a new heart to feel, and a new voice to declare. These are your new weapons. This is your new equipment. You will not leave this hallway the same way you entered. You will leave as an elite warrior, fully equipped for the battles and the blessings of your new territory. My blessed soul, and what is the ultimate purpose of your stay in the hallway, of this intense preparation? It is so that you yourself become a hallway, a safe passage for others. Your life, your home, your very presence will become a sacred space of transition for the people I will send to you. Having known the agony of waiting, the confusion of not knowing, you are now uniquely qualified to minister to those who are in their own hallways. They will come to you, tired, frustrated, ready to give up, and they will not find judgment or empty platitudes in you. They will find a spirit that understands, a heart that welcomes, and a wisdom that can point them to the light at the end of the tunnel. Your testimony will not be, God took me out of the hallway, but God was with me in the hallway, and it was there that He transformed me. And this message, my child, is infinitely more powerful. It gives hope not only for the future, but for the present process. You will become an architect of hope, helping others see the purpose in their own construction sites. Share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple, Lord, may my life be a refuge for those in transition, is a prayer that seals this new and glorious commission of yours. What the enemy intended to be your prison of isolation, I am changing into your ministerial operations center. Your biggest trial is being converted into your greatest calling. I was not just preparing you for your next room. I was preparing you to become a guide for many other rooms. My precious soul, how do you live practically in this hallway, now that you understand its purpose? Your new life is one of presence and cooperation. Your first practice is attentive presence. Instead of fighting the hallway, abide in it. Be here, now. Pay attention to what I am teaching you today. Do not project yourself to the door of the future. Do not mourn the door of the past. Find the beauty and the lesson in the today of your hallway. My presence is more tangible in this place than in any other. Enjoy this forced intimacy. Your second practice is gratitude for the process. Start thanking me, not in spite of the hallway, but because of it. Father, thank you for this time of formation. Thank you for strengthening me, healing me, equipping me. Gratitude is your declaration of faith that the artisan knows what he is doing. And a grateful heart is a heart that learns the lessons faster. Your third practice is small obedience. In this hallway, I will not give you the complete map, but I will give you the next step. It might be a gentle instruction to forgive, to read a passage, to encourage someone. Obey this small step. Your obedience in the little things, in the present, is what qualifies and prepares you for the opening of the great door of tomorrow. Presence, gratitude, and obedience. These are your keys to change your hallway from a place of anxiety into a place of peace, growth, and sweet fellowship with me. My beloved soul, we have reached the end of our time of showing and the end of your stay in the hallway. Your preparation is complete. Your emptying has been done. Your new equipment has been delivered. You understood the purpose of your path and your calling for the future. The word I have for you, the word for this moment of your path, is this. The door is opening. What you waited for with such patience, what I prepared with such care, is now about to be evident. The sound you hear is no longer the echo of your own voice, but the soft sound of the key turning in the lock. For my part, I promise you, what is on the other side of the door is worth every second of your wait. It is a place of fruitfulness, of realized purpose, of joy you cannot even imagine, and I will lead you into it. Your part, my child, is simply to walk. It is to rise from the floor of your hallway, leave your old baggage behind, and walk, with your head held high, toward the light that now begins to leak through the cracks. You will not enter this new room as the same woman who entered the hallway. You will enter as a queen, forged, purified, and commissioned. Your story of waiting has become your story of power. Leave this meeting of ours and walk toward your door. It is no longer locked. Your time in the hallway fulfilled its glorious purpose. Now it is time to rule. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I am ready for my new season in God." Your words strengthen your faith and also light the way for others who need this light. Share your experiences in the comments. And before we close, I need to guide you to something I have prepared especially for you. I have seen your search for inner healing, for spiritual reconnection, for a new purpose, and for prosperity that comes from my hands. None of this is by chance. When your heart cries out, I open pathways. That is why, through this channel, I have set before you a guided 31-day path, a process where, daily, I can speak more deeply to your spirit. This is not just an ebook. It is a road to restoration, alignment, and growth, created to strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and open doors you never imagined. If you feel this calling, access the link I have left in the description and also in the first pinned comment of this video. Begin this walk of healing, reconnection, purpose, and prosperity today. I will be with you in every page, guiding your steps and illuminating your way. If this message touched your heart, like this video and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving my word. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.